So this is Avro from Automotive Markets, going to watch what happened in United Kingdom Central Bank meeting, in BoE meeting, what they decided and how the market reacted to these decisions. Let's first check the decisions and what will happen first, and then we can go to the charts and see the market reactions as well. Not changing the rates and holding the current rate at 5%, it was widely expected. The reason, because as you know, United Kingdom inflation in United Kingdom was one of the best performance we had among the advanced economies. You know, the inflation has been falling towards BoE targets. It fell to 2%, and yeah, then it's increased a little bit in second month in a row. After it's increasing to the 2.2% for the second month in a row, it's steady at that level. So it was fine, and we had other reasons that the economy is fine somehow. We had some progress in the service sector. We had some progress in manufacturing sector. It was both sectors, they were acting a little bit better than other European countries, especially the countries belong to Eurozone. However, we had other worries about that, about other concerns. The main concerns was the service sector inflation. We know that despite falling inflation in other sectors, service sector inflation was not going so well, and it is still steady around 5.6%. That was the main concern for the central bank in United Kingdom, to be a little bit more cautious. That was the reasons that they decided to hold the rates at the current level. They can be able to control the inflation in the service sector and then go forward and then continue to cutting the rates. However, there's a little bit smart kind of small surprise also we had. That was on voting. We were expecting, actually the market was expecting to see two votes for rate cuts by 25 basis point, which didn't happen, and only it had one vote for rate cuts. And otherwise, on the other side, we were expecting seven votes for holding the rates at the same level, at the current level, but the number of the votes became at 8. So one more member in the MPC, or Monetary Policy Committee of United Kingdom Central Bank. One more policymaker is voting for more restrictive policies. That's kind of a little bit more hawkish tone in the statement or in the action, so we can not expect that the central bank to go towards less hawkish policies for now with the higher speeds. That was the reason we can say that, okay, the tone and generally the decisions were a little bit more hawkish than expected. That reasons, let's check this effect of these reasons on the charts. If we go towards the charts and see, here is the chart. Do you have the chart here? Okay. Here's the chart. So when we are looking at the chart, we can see that this is UK 100, this main chart, main index of United Kingdom. So hawkish policies, or more hawkish policies, actually, we can say higher for longer, means more restricted policies, which is the negative for the stock market. So we can expect to see a little bit pressure on the stock market in United Kingdom, which is going to be continued. UK 100 was one of the best performance stocks and indices during the last 12 months, actually, we can say. However, with this a little bit restricted policies, we can expect that UK 100 to get a little bit more pressure, and now this soft upgoing trend can be challenging. The thing is that among the main major central banks, when we compare the BoE with the ECB, with the Federal Reserve and other central banks, we can say that decisions that made by BoE is more likely get some lessons from what happened in Brazil actually today, and what happened last month in Australia. We know that Australian central bank they cut the rates so rapidly, and then they go, wow, the inflation is increasing again. Then they started to increase their rates, they hiked their rates, and now they are waiting to see what happened. The results, and probably next meeting on next Tuesday, they may cut their rates also. There is a chance. But the same thing happened in Brazil. We know that Brazil started to cutting the rates from last March and started to continue that way. And they cut the rates towards 10.5%. And now today, after the increasing inflation, they started to hiking the rates. With the 25 basis point rate hike, they increased the rates towards 10.75% after cutting the rates several times. So that was the lesson that the BoE probably got from these two central banks. The lesson which we believe that the Federal Reserve didn't get it, didn't hear, didn't see that. That was a surprise last night. Anyway, the BoE didn't want to shock the market and give us some surprise, so they hold the rates at the current level to control the inflation which they have in the service sector as well. Then there is a time to continue forward. Anyway, the economic growth is not bad. We have the latest data that shows that the PMI in both manufacturing and service sector, they're doing much better than European Eurozone. So even United States. So there is no reason to be worried and to rush and cut the rates, to give the shock to the market and give some, as we can say, that the panic to the market. Oh, something happening here. So that was a correct decision, I think. So but still, it can a little bit push a little bit pressure on the stock market, but I don't think that pressure can be so high. So we will have probably side movement in the next weeks. Not to actually not falling. Not falling here in the stock market, not pressure too much. On the currency front, after 50 basis point rate cut in United Kingdom, United States, yeah, there is a predictable bit of pressure on US dollar. On the other side, we didn't have a rate cut here holding the current rate, so it will put the pound sterling in a little bit more stronger position against US dollar and against euro as well. But generally against US dollar, it can be a little bit more stronger condition, more stronger position. So we can expect GBP USD to increase a little bit. If you remember in the weekly video, we were talking the weekly market outlook. We were talking about GBP USD, and I told there that since after the correction, we didn't see the correction under 38.2% of Fibonacci levels. Now, this correction didn't continue there, so we can say it was a short-lived correction, and now the uptrends can continue towards 1.36 as next target, seems like that. Okay, that was decisions and market reaction. If you had any other question, don't hesitate to write on the comment section. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good time. Bye.